This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, so now recording started. Let's start. Today we'll do our hello world kind of exercise on the Playwright. Okay, what tools are required? So either you're using Mac or Windows or anything. Uh, Download the Visual Code Studio. Okay, uh, it's free. Let me just start sharing it. My screen. Okay, entire screen. Just a second. Yeah. Okay, hope you guys are able to see my screen. Let me know if anybody has issues. Okay. Uh, okay. Now, what all things we needed as a part of this course? Okay. So we need a Visual Studio. That's basically an IDE, integrated development environment, where we will write all our code. Okay. Playwright code. Okay. You need Node.js to be installed in your system. Why do we need Node.js? So basically, Node.js is required to run the JavaScript code. So earlier, we have only one place we can run a JavaScript code is the browser itself. Within the browser, I mean the browser code itself written as a in the JavaScript. Okay, so people have developed this Node.js that is like a standalone application. In that, we can run it our JavaScript code. So this is required Node.js. Okay, we require npm. Okay, that is basically uh, needed for all the package downloader. Okay, so you download the package from npm where it has like Playwright and different types of packages are there. So it is as good as like a package manager. If somebody is using Python, so pip is a one kind of thing. Similarly, Perl has cpan. This kind of thing you have npm here, through which we will able to download Playwright and other required modules that will be needed during your testing. Okay, so far clear about this environment? Any question? Then let me know. We'll answer it. Okay,
So is this the
so
only
Yeah.
ID that we can use?
I think this is one of the best ID which is freely available. You can use other
Why
ID
we?
also.
What about Eclipse?
What is the
Can we use
use of?
Eclipse?
Hello. What about Eclipse? You can use Eclipse more like a Java oriented stuff. They
Yeah,
have a
Java
lot of,
oriented main.
yes. So okay, it is
Why?
more
What is the
friendly.
use of Node.js?
Okay, so we are writing a program in a JavaScript. Okay, so
Okay.
something is required that can compile the program and run it, right? Okay,
Yeah.
some engine is required. Okay, so when you
Hmm.
let's say, have you worked on any programming language so far?
Java, little bit.
Okay,
Automation
okay,
only.
okay,
Mm,
okay. Java have you written, right? So first you install the
mm,
Java, right? Then you
yeah.
write the Java code. Same
Mm,
way, you have to install the
mm-hmm.
Node.js to write the JS code.
Aha. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Mm,
Basically, you can say I'm interpreter or compiler, whatever you can say.
mm-hmm.
The engine which actually execute your code, JavaScript code.
Mm,
For that, you
mm,
require a Node.js. Okay. See, ID related question, like you can use it in a simple plain text file also, right? There's no
mm,
there is no compulsion that you have to use only this ID. ID is given like you have a more the visual interpretation is better. You can see, you can navigate it. Else you can do it in a folder, open this file into a plain text file, save it as a JS and run it. That also works. Nothing. Okay. Any other questions so far? Okay. So we'll take it as a no. Let me go and create a new project. So let's say desktop. I've created an empty folder. Okay. Isha Training Playwright. I've selected it. Now this is an empty folder. Okay, nothing is there. It's just an empty folder. Now I'll go to this terminal. Seems some issue. Terminal got stuck. Yeah. Now we have the terminal has come. Okay. I have already installed the npm and the node.js. So I can directly fire that command. If you guys are doing first time, first install it. Okay. It's not a big deal. Just you will get the file. You will do like node.js download. You will get it like the file download all the variants. You will get it. Just install it, download it. It's as good as installing any other software or application. Okay. Now to initialize this project or Playwright, okay, you have to fire a command npm init Playwright. Okay, the moment you enter it, it will ask few questions. So let's say currently we are doing JavaScript. We selected JavaScript. Are you guys able to see my screen, right? No issues in so far?
Can you increase the font a little bit?
Okay. Now fine.
Yeah.
Okay. So the command is npm init Playwright. Okay. It will ask what language you want. Where do you want to put end-to-end test? Let's keep it tests only. Add a action workflow, just say it yes. Okay. Install Playwright, yes.
Would you provide us with the instructions after this call, like in a Word document for the steps to installation?
Ma'am, you have the complete documentation in the Playwright site. Okay. When you
Okay.
go this to talks, there is how to install a Playwright. You have a beautiful documentation already presented. Just it has everything because
Okay.
these are the developers. Yeah. Yeah. So you can follow this. This is just a simple command, just a Playwright. They are using latest idea and use it. And
You
whatever
will
way.
be
Yeah,
you'll be
sorry.
sharing the video, right? This recording of this class.
Yeah, recording is always be available lifetime for all the
Okay.
learners. Yeah.
Okay.
So see now Playwright is installed. When you saw earlier when I started it, this is an empty folder. Now you have a bunch of things that this is get installed during the Playwright. This is visible. So something like that. Playwright, this particular tool have their own structure. Okay, they have their own folder structure. That's the way the Playwright works. Okay, so when you initialize the project, okay, it asks you some couple of questions and it does all the relevant job required job that needs to be done. Okay, here also it will give you very beautiful command also. How do you want to run this test, how to run this test, what all the different things available, that all will come in the instructions in the console only. Okay, now you have node modules. Here is basically all your libraries and stuff that is gonna be decide. It's just a GitHub hook. Meanwhile, you can install, you can ignore it. This is the test folder where all your test uh, file that you're gonna create it. Okay, this is a sample example.js that will come by default. Okay, for you guys. Okay, so that you can take a look of like how the structure work, how basically what is the hello world kind of thing that they have given in the example.js. You have more stuff here, okay, okay, but this package log.json package is more about the what kind of like versioning they are using, and also more like a configuration. It's more like an Playwright information file. uh, I mean, knowing much more thing about it not make much sense. Okay, this is just a dependencies and all will be there. Okay, and it will come by default when you install it, so you do not need to worry about it. Now, Playwright config.js. Okay, this is the file which is important to us. This is basically a runner file, and whatever the configuration we will give accordingly, the Playwright works. Okay, it has a number of things are there. Okay, we'll go one by one. What all things is needed for us? What all is we require for us or not to understand and stuff. Okay. Meanwhile, just consider it as a configuration file. Just consider as a runner file. That Playwright will learn about it, will get the data, and accordingly it will act. Okay. Let me see if anyone else has any question. Thanks. Okay.
You installed Playwright, Mohammed?
I have fired this command, right? That is what
How?
is
Show me.
doing, right?
Okay, it
npm
in
init.
Visual Studio. Okay.
Are you with me? I think
Okay.
I was showing you since beginning. You open the
No.
terminal.
NPM install Playwright. Okay. It will
Yeah,
install directly. Okay.
yeah,
So no
that's
need
what I
of
thought.
install. No need of downloading any MSIs. Like.
No, no. Playwright is a package that is available in the npm. You can download from npm.
Uh-huh.
Node.js, I asked you to download it from the this one. Okay,
Share the
this is
link
the
now. With us. And this one also Visual Studio.
Visual Studio download. That is just Google it. Visual Studio code download. Download Visual Studio. Just simple. You pick it whichever you want it, whichever I mean platform you are using it, and then download it. It's simple, not
Okay, for
much.
Mac and everything. Okay.
Yeah, whatever you are using it,
Yeah,
whatever
after
platform you're using.
these two downloads, yeah, first we have to install the Visual Studio Code. After that, we have
Right.
to directly run this nps command, what you run it, right?
Yes, yes. Create a folder. Okay.
Hmm.
Then open that folder in the Visual Studio. That's what I've shown,
I
right?
mean, tell that things also create a folder and everything.
Create a
Actually, I
folder. It
don't know
means
really. I am doing very first time. Yeah.
creating a folder means just like this way, right? You create a normal folder, right?
So even I couldn't follow. I am doing all this automation thing, but whatever you said, I'm not able to follow much.
Okay, okay. I'll do it again. I'm not sure. Okay, what is missed from my end? Okay, let me redo it. Okay,
Yeah,
not
please.
sure.
Yeah, please don't
This
mind.
is just a folder. Okay, you created it. Let's say training playwright.
Yeah, 2024, Feb 2024. Yeah.
Anything. It will be with me.
Mm. Mm.
2024. Okay, fine. Okay.
Mm.
Now Visual Code. Let me. This is a Visual Code Studio. Okay.
Yeah, close this and
Here,
launch it again. Yeah, please.
go on into the uploading mode.
Even sir, can we directly can we can also import add that file right from file option
Which file?
with the folder which we created.
It's an empty folder, sir.
Yeah,
So empty folder you are creating. What is the confusion in that? I didn't get it. So you're creating an empty folder. That folder you are importing it here, right? Okay,
Okay, now
here
after opening this,
after
now new
opening
file
this,
again here.
you go to downloads. Okay, go where was it? It was on
Desktop you created one folder, right? That one.
yeah. So it was on a desktop. This is the training and select folder. Okay, now it's open. Okay, this is an empty folder. Nothing is there. Okay,
Yeah. Hmm.
now
Now what? Back
let's
you tell me. Yeah.
here terminal,
Hmm.
new terminal. Okay, we have reached to this place. Okay, are you guys with me? Any confusion so far?
Some Revati is asking change the background into white.
Yeah, actually, that would be better.
Yeah, correct.
Wait, where is the background stuff file?
Settings, display, settings. Go to settings, display.
I guess that facility is not available for Visual Studio Editor.
Themes, themes,
No, no,
background.
it's there. It's there. I forgot the navigation settings. I'm not getting the. Wait, Google will tell how to change theme.
Because I have never seen that developer were using, even developer machine I saw, they were also
File.
using the black screen.
Yeah, that's what people use it, but this is the requirement comes, so I have to do
Go
it
to file,
now. Theme, color theme, quite light. Okay,
dark, light. Hmm.
reference, themes, color theme. Which one, guys? Tell me the theme,
Light,
please. This one,
light.
default light.
First, Revati, you tell which one you want.
I don't have any idea. Any light
I
color is
guess
fine.
the default should be good. Light default.
Yeah, yeah,
Light, yeah. First one, second one,
Okay,
yeah,
great.
yeah. Thank you, Revati. Yeah,
yeah. Because we couldn't see what you are doing. I couldn't able to
yeah,
follow
yeah.
you
I
because
really,
my
yeah,
screen
I
is
agree
black
with
and
you.
your screen is black. I don't know which you are what you are doing.
Okay, okay.
If
Now
we
it's
are, if we are
fine.
more open up, we will learn a lot. Yeah,
Yeah. So now it's fine. Okay, this is the
yeah.
folder. The thing is there. Okay,
Mm,
from file,
mm.
from here, I have opened the terminal. That new terminal that has came up here. Okay. Now I'll fire a command npx. Let me.
Okay.
So you're doing it from the Visual Studio itself. You are okay.
Yeah, visual code.
Yes, ma'am. So let me again do it. Okay. Now,
Maximize your screen.
if I maximize it, I will not get.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is fine. This is fine. Yeah,
Terminal,
continue. Mm,
new terminal. Okay. We are here.
mm.
Okay. npx. Okay. Init. Okay.
NBX.
Here you don't need
Okay.
to by heart this command. Okay. Don't get
Yeah,
into the
yeah, yeah.
by heart because
But we have to know this process how to do. Yeah.
yeah, that's what I told. Process is very simple. You go to this and you have the command. Okay. You don't need to by heart at this point of time. Just see what is that
Yeah, yeah.
command. Yeah,
Yeah.
because you can come back anytime, come back to this dev portal and can go to the
Share this
command.
link also. Share this
Did
link
you
also, please.
post the link for this website for installing the Playwright? Is there a link for it?
Yeah, he
Can you
posted. He
post it?
posted. Yeah.
Yeah, it's there. Okay. So this is the link. It's not just installation. It has every information about Playwright, how it works, how the things happens.
Mm.
Okay. Now let me go back to here and npx init playwright. That's a command. After typing it, I will type enter. Okay. Complete login. It's failing. Okay. Sorry. Let me type a wrong command. I clear it. Yeah. It's npm init playwright. Okay. npm init playwright. That's a command. Enter it. Okay. It will ask which language you want. We'll select JavaScript. It will ask where do you put your end-to-end test. Let it be by default test. Press and enter. It will have add a GitHub action. Anything is okay, false or true, anything. Then it will ask for a, okay, you want the installation, true by default, it will come, it will show, just press enter.
Enter.
Yeah, okay. It has installed it, if you see, and it gives some logs. It will show you how to run the commands, test, blah, blah. Okay. So this folder structure will come when the command will finish. The empty folder
Mm.
will get some data. This is the data that we have. Okay. In that, this node module, this is having all the jar and the relevant playwright libraries. Okay. That you don't need too much bother about it. This is the test. They have given one hello world kind of test. Let me minimize this. Okay.
Yeah, minimize. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is a sample test that will come. Don't bother about it. Once we start writing it, we'll write our own test. Okay. Some more extra tests they have given to do examples. Okay.
Could you
To do about.
sorry,
This
Mohammed.
is just an
Could you
example.
yeah, yeah,
This
could
is
you
just example,
you
Shiva. Don't worry about it. We will write our
yeah,
own.
could you
Okay.
could you decrease the font size? I mean, just small.
Now it's fine.
That's
Decrease.
yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. It's
Mm.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, this
Yeah.
is fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm. Mm.
So this is just example test that by default will come whoever will download it. Okay.
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 Mm.
This is package log.json and package.json. This is more about like the versioning and stuff of the playwright. You guys don't need too much bother because everything, all the dependencies by default will come. Okay. So it's not our headache to create this file. Okay. This is the config file. This is the file which will deal a lot when we run the test. Okay. This is having all the configuration parameters. Basically, our other file, how you want Playwright to run your test. Okay. This is the file which we will deal about it. By default, it will come with some values and all. We will manipulate it. We will see what we need to do, what all things are needed at this point of time, and what all things are not needed. Okay. This is how the setup of Playwright will will take you. I mean, this is all you need to do it to start your Playwright stuff. Okay,
Okay.
clear so
Mm.
far? Any other
Yeah.
question is in the.
Is it like creating the config file ourselves in Selenium? So it gets created by its own in Playwright?
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Whatever config you create in any other tool, this will be get created by itself in
Okay.
Playwright. Okay. So on high level, you can see that where is the test directory. So we already said test. So test has the test directory. What should be the timeout? What do you expect? Okay. Then more CI, CDs, what is the reporting, HTML. Then you say which all browser you want to run it and all this by default will come. Okay. Yeah. This is about it. the configuration file. It has more
So
things to
in the configuration file, shall we give any URLs like any ingest files? No need, right?
what kind of URLs you are looking for? You are asking?
Any Google.com, Facebook.com. Here we'll give anything.
No, this is more about instructing how do you want to run your test case. Okay, you
Okay.
want to run it. You want to run it on a one browser. You want to run it on a two browser. You want to run it
Mm,
on three browser. Okay, what timeout you are expecting? All the configuration stuff, not the data stuff.
mm,
Okay, okay. So test configuration, whatever you are talking about, that is test data. Understood the
yeah.
difference?
Mm,
Okay, clear?
yeah.
Okay. Any other question?
Like as is shown in the site, like they have mentioned as npm init playwright at the rate latest to install the playwright, and we use that npx. So what is the difference between that?
No, no, we didn't use npx. That command got by mistake. I type npx. The command is npm only, right?
Okay,
If you
okay,
see,
got it.
yeah, I have typed npx only. Playwright.
And
I
we
didn't
will
type.
select the language as JavaScript when
Yes, we
we.
have selected the language as a JavaScript.
So if we write in TypeScript, we have to select TypeScript.
Yes. So the one who was asking, this is the same command I also use. npm init playwright. That is a by mistake. Just X got pressed, so it was failed. Okay.
But we have to type npm only, right?
Yes, sir. npm only. This is what I'm showing, right?
Okay.
npm init
Yeah.
playwright. This is the command I
Okay.
typed.
Mm,
So far it's clear.
okay.
Okay. Okay. Let's go for some stuff. Okay. So in the test, they have example specs.js, but let's go and today have a small hello world kind of program from our side. Okay. Go here, new file. Let's say UI. Let's say basic UI test dot spec dot js. Okay, an empty file got created. Okay, that file. So basically, we use spec. Spec is a kind of JavaScript nomenclature which shows which implicitly tell that this is a test case file. Okay, it's just a nomenclature. Okay, so far any doubt, any question?
Hey,
So we
hi,
need to
Aryan.
create the sorry. We need to create the new file from the test. I didn't see that.
Yes, of
Sorry, I
course.
missed it. Yeah.
all
Okay.
all test files has to be under test.
Okay.
Same thing has been told to Playwright that our test directory is dot slash test.
So
Everything
test
will be
test
there.
is similar to
Yeah,
a
yeah.
project, no? Test is similar to a project. Okay.
Test is similar. Test is a folder inside this.
Okay. Well,
If you go this, you see this is a folder test, GitHub test and stuff. Okay. Inside test, we have just created a file. Clear?
Yeah, basic UI test.
Yeah.
Mm.
And that is getting visible here.
In whatever folder we have created, it will show there.
Yes. So it's
Okay.
like click on the folder, then go for a new file and create it.
For everything, we have to name followed by dot spec dot js, right? JS is
Not
extension.
not
J. Hmm?
everything. I told the test cases.
Test
Okay.
cases.
Yeah. So test cases, if you are creating, yeah, use this nomenclature. It's like a kind of standard. Okay. JS is JavaScript. Of course, it's a JS file, so it has to be end up with the .js. Okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So now what you want to do is we'll create our first test. Okay. So the beauty is whatever you type and what you can, most of the things will getting displayed as an option.
Mm.
Okay, you can
Very
choose it. So
nice.
everything you don't need to like keep in your head and overload yourself. Okay.
Mm.
Uh, Basically, this require is a term to import any module. Okay. So currently in our test we are using Playwright. Okay, so
Mm.
Playwright test is a module that we are importing it here. This is a, like a by default, whichever file you will write test cases, this thing you have to do it. Okay, then only you will get
Mm.
all the Playwright features. Okay, to use it in the test cases. Okay, now let's say
So would you explain that line later, or like
which
in
line.
what is when
Constant.
constant test and all this?
Yeah, I'll do it later. Constant
Okay,
is
yeah,
basically,
that's fine.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, that's what I thought
Yeah.
to
We are
just,
printing. Yeah. Hello world. Yeah.
yeah. Okay. So basically to start something, okay, to write a test, we have to start with this test. Okay. This is basically a function and it will so the moment you hover on it, it will show you what it takes. So what it takes a title, okay, and a test function, okay, which will be a playwright function. Okay. This is this is the way we write the test case. So let's say first we say first playwright test. Okay, now we'll write async. Okay, I'll tell why we are using async and why we are using all these things. Okay, now we have a fat operator. Okay, and this is a skeleton of a function. Okay, the content which you are seeing as a page, this is basically a fixture, or you can say it's a global variable in a simple language, in a technical language that you called as a fixture. In a simple language you call as a global variable that will be available and it is provided by the playwright. Okay, similar way. Okay, now let's say a basic thing for a UI test is first you have to open a particular URL and then do some operation, right? That will be the first step of any UI tests. Okay, now we'll write it, await. Okay, page dot go to. So if you hover on the go to, it will show that what all, it's a method, what all things it will take it. So it will take URL and then options. These options are options. Optional parameters are whether what you can give it or not, but if optional is not given, it's not a mandatory parameter. So you have to give a URL and that too in the form of a string. So let's say for the demo purpose, we'll use something like this URL. Okay. Now we use this URL, put it here. Okay. Source demo.com. Okay. This is our first test case. Okay. Okay. Which will what it will do? It will just open this web page, okay, where it will open it, that we need to tell Playwright. So far, any question? Okay, you might be confused about this async, await. For these questions, just hold on. Apart from that, any other confusion?
The first playwright test is similar to that, like one we write in system.out.println. Is it similar to that?
No. First Playwright test is the test name. Okay. So every test case you have to give a test name. Okay. Then only Playwright understand and it will
Okay.
execute it and generates the report. Okay.
Yeah.
So now you have to write a second test that also have the same thing, test, and then you have to copy the whole block here. But if you give the same name, first Playwright test, it will get confused. It will give error. So you have to give some different name, second Playwright test or third Playwright test or any other like UI test, API test, something like that. This is just a name,
Okay.
not system ln.out. Okay.
Hey, hi, Ashok. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, I just wanted to know, in this test folder, we can also place feature files, right? With the BDD tags and all like. Uh, if I want to like
You
migrate existing things to a playwright thing, so
see you can do it. There's a integration and all, and it will be on the later side. Okay. BDD, I'm not very much covering it in this R session because
no, but
uh,
it's possible, right?
see, integration is possible. Test case is about the test files. You can create another folder also. You can put it in the same folder also. It's up to you. How do you wanna modularize it? Okay.
Okay. So playwright supports BDD,
Yeah,
right? That's
integration
what I
is
know.
possible. Yeah, Playwright BDD integration is possible. Okay. Okay. If no other question, let me go to the next step. So here we have so many things. Okay, and let's comment it out all those things. Abhi, we don't want it. This, this, this. Okay, and okay. Atlas we put better false. Okay, that would be better. Headless false and processes chromium and this. I am commenting it out. Okay, hopefully things will work. Yeah. So now to run this test case, okay, so there are two ways. One thing is you run the entire test present in this folder. So let's say you have in the test file, in the test folder, you have 10 test files are there. Okay, so you want to run all in a one shot, that also you can do it. Okay, if you want to run only one file, that also you can do it. If you want, if in the one file you have, let's say 4 or 5 test cases are there, but you want to run only one test case, that is also possible. So we will learn how to do all those things. Okay, right now for running it, you have to write npx playwright tests. Okay, now you give basic the file name ui test dot spec dot js. Most likely we haven't saved it.
How we are saving? Control S.
Control S. I think we didn't save some of the stuff. Yeah, but it worked. Okay, so I'll rerun it again to see maybe you will get a chance to see whether the source demo is logged in or not. So it is running on Chromium. It is so fast that you can't even see that whether the page is already logged in or not. But if you see the test is passed, it just took 1.8 seconds. Okay. It also generated a by default report, HTML report, which we can see in a two way. One way is just this command, copy it, okay, or paste it here, npx playwright show report. It will open up this HTML file and it will show that this is the test case we have run, what each steps, how much time it has taken it. This is the report. It will get generated by default for every test, whatever you run. Okay.
How you open this first playwright test?
This one, this is the command npx playwright show report. Okay.
Hmm.
Just type this command. Okay, in the terminal,
We'll get
so
the report. Mm.
you'll get the report of your last run. Okay. Every
Okay.
time it will get overwrite. Okay. Let's say this time you are running first playwright test. Next time you created one more test, second playwright test, and you are running first and second. Okay. So it will be having the latest report. Okay. It will not have this report. Got my point? Only the last
Mm.
run report it will be having. The moment you type this npx playwright show report in the terminal, click it, that will get opened by itself, the report. Okay. So this is getting opened by itself. Clear? Now this particular web server will continue to run it. Okay. Now we have to kill it. So press Control plus C. It will ask, just say yes, terminate it, and then you will again back to the terminal for typing the command. Okay. Any doubts so far?
Really, I'm not understood how the code is functioning, how the code flow is happening.
Okay, code flow, I didn't explain too much about it, right? I just written the hello world page and I shown you the command, how to run it and how to check the report. That part is clear, or
Okay.
still have a doubt in that part?
Yeah, we have written set of lines of code, then we
Mhm.
executed that.
Yes.
Uh,
For execution, I
ex
fire this command
yeah, yeah.
npx playwright test and I give the file name which I want to execute
Mm.
it. Okay.
Mm.
And just press the enter, the test executed it. Reports get generated it. For checking the report,
Here,
I,
yeah, here
I
go
fire this
before
command.
command. Yeah, this is understood. Report. Go before command. Before npx test. Yeah, here npx playwright. Why we use this
npx,
test? Playwright.
this is
npx.
the
Yeah.
this is the command. This is the command you have to give. Okay.
Okay.
This
Mm.
is the by default command you have to give to
Okay.
run the test.
nps. Sorry. npx
npx
playwright test.
playwright test. Okay. This
After
is
that, whatever
you
file name is saved, that one.
whatever file name you want to run it, that will work.
Sir, correct me if I'm wrong, that npx playwright is a main command and test is a folder where we have saved our basic UI test spec.js. So I'm giving the hierarchy of that one. Is this correct, sir?
No, no, basically if
No,
you
no.
see the folder name is test, is not test.
Test.
S is missing. This is the command, sir. So if you
Oh,
go, so this is the command or running and debugging and test. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
This is the command given by the playwright guy, people, not you
okay.
and me.
Mm-hmm.
can manipulate it. Okay, it has many options, like you can do this, blah blah blah. But this has to be constant. This is the command. You can't do anything. You
Mm.
have to run this command.
Mm.
Okay,
Nice, nice, easy. Yeah.
okay.
So we
So
can
yeah,
run only through command line. That is the only option here.
you can run it from the UI also, but it's better first we will understand the commands.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
yeah,
Deal. Okay.
yeah, because this is one way, because you will be more comfortable with the commands. Because if interview somebody asks how will you run one particular file, you
Yeah.
can't say I will run by UI or right click and run it.
Mm.
This will be a very dumb answer, right? You will smartly say yes, and if the right test, I'll give that file name. Okay, I'll run it. I'll give. I mean, by end of the course, you'll say, okay, I have 10 more options. Hyphen hyphen this, hyphen that. I can use it and do it. Okay, that's why I'm making you familiar with the commands. I know command give trouble, but it's good to learn. Okay,
Okay.
not only good, it's much better to learn. Okay, so yeah, so if you see the playwright, uh, all those things, you have see running a test in a UI mode also. I could directly jump and show it to this, but I want to get familiar with your command line first. Get the tough thing first, and the easy thing,
Mm.
obviously you can do it later. Okay,
Okay.
saying
So we
it.
can run headless also, no? Without any opening any browsers also could be run this.
Yes, yes. So see, I have given in the playwright config.h headless as a false. Okay, as you know about the concept, I don't know whether other people are also aware of it. If I
I don't
just
know. I
give
don't
as
know
a,
anything. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I didn't jump
Yeah.
into it, because I know people are not
Yeah.
aware. If I give a
Yeah.
headless
Go
equals
with
to,
basics. Yeah. Go with basics. Yeah.
I can go with the basic. Different people have a different questions, right?
Yeah,
So I'm
yeah.
just,
That's I have
Yeah.
a doubt. That's what I asked.
okay, okay, okay. No problem, no problem. So I'll come to that headless headed. Just I mean, it has all the features, whatever Selenium you can think of it, or any UI tool. Even more than that, you will end up getting it.
Okay.
Okay,
Sir, here
okay.
if we can, if we write hyphen hyphen headed, then
Yes,
it will run on the.
yeah, yes,
We
yes,
can
yes,
also.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. In the command also you can do it. Okay. In the
Hmm.
configuration file also you can do it. There are many ways to do it. Okay. It's all up to you. So if you do it in the configuration file, okay, once, you don't need to type it again and again in the command line. Okay. And it will be applicable for everybody, every test case. Okay. That's
So
the
what is the
advantage
best
of the
practice, sir?
best practice is here only, right? You will just put it once and
Okay,
everything will
okay,
be there.
okay,
Okay.
okay.
Mm,
Yeah. First keep false. Yeah.
sorry,
Yeah. First keep head count is false.
head count, headed, sir, not head count.
Yeah. What is that?
Headless,
Yeah.
headless.
Headless false. False.
Yeah. So it will have the you can get a chance to see the browser, what is happening in the browser. Okay, if I am using this. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Could you show
Now
once how we can show?
how we can.
Yeah. Headless is true. What is the use that?
So
Yeah.
the browser. Okay, if I put it in a headless true, you will not see the browser instance. Okay, the test will run, and if the operation success, it will mark it as a pass. If operation fails, it will mark it as a fail. See, now
Yeah.
you,
Okay.
you didn't see
Mm-hmm.
the browser to be launched yet, and this URL getting typed it. Okay, that's why it's called headed and headless. So headless is false. It means you will see the head. Headless is true. We won't see it. Okay.
And then make it false. Yeah, please. Yeah.
Sorry. Make it.
Make it false. Headless.
Okay. 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 Done. Okay.
Okay.
In JavaScript under this playwright, everything is asynchronous. Okay. Anybody know the concept of synchronous and asynchronous? So in a simple language, asynchronous and synchronous is like one after another. Okay, one thing get finished, then the second thing will execute it. Okay, and that after that third thing will execute it. Asynchronous means anything get executed. Like let's say you have a here you put it as a command one. Okay, let's say this is called as one command. Again I'll put it something like await something here put it command 2, command 3. Okay, if I don't use async, I don't use await. Okay, out of these three, anything can be executed first. Maybe the third one executed first, then the first one, then second one, or maybe the second one get executed first, then the first one, then the third one. Okay, that's why we are making it as a async when here, then putting it as a await. It means wait it till this particular step finishes. Okay, because let's say this is the URL, you want to log in into it. Okay, you want to log in source demo. After that you want to fill the username, you want to put the password. But if you don't put a await and async, maybe first it is trying to fill the username. Let's say after this you have a username entering, then you have a password. Maybe it's trying for the password first, then it is opening this URL and then going for a username. Avoid all those stuff, we are using this async and we are using this await. Okay, clear? Okay,
Could you repeat it, please?
I okay, so you have to understand. So synchronous means, in simple, it's synchronous means, I'll say in a very simple language, serial execution. Okay,
Oh,
one after
step by step.
another, step by step. If I say async, okay, it means parallel and
Okay.
random also. Okay, so anything can be chosen and can be executed. There is no synchronous like one will get finished, then only second will get executed. No, if it is a async, it will not wait for it. Okay, let's say if you give a command here, okay, await page dot go to, okay, let's say here you put it https www.google.com. by by seeing a rough look, okay, what you are expecting, how the code should execute. First it should open this one, second it should open google.com, right? That is what will be the
Uh,
simple execution, simple expectation by seeing this code,
yeah.
even though if you don't know anything.
Mm.
Okay, let's run it. Okay, now if you are running it same way, it will happen. First source domo, then google.com. Then if you are if you have doubt, I can show you the report. It will also says before hook, first it opens the source demo, then it open the google.com. Okay,
Yeah.
okay, now let's go back here. Now let's remove this and see what is the overall effect. Okay, we have to remove this also. Yes. Okay, it started giving complaining, navigating, because where it is going, what it is doing, it also get confused, everything. Let's say put some name, function name, f1, and then let's try with this, but no, it's not allowing it. Async and okay, failing. Okay, because it is getting confused what to do, what not to do. Now,
Which
so
one need to execute? It is confusing.
uh, now let's put it in a await.
Wait.
Okay, and let's say kill it. It will
So for
beautifully
every execution you are saving, right?
every execution means every change I am saving it. If I am not making any change, I am
Control
not
S.
saving it.
Yeah.
Control
Okay.
S. Okay,
Yeah.
let's say if I make this change,
Once control S, then you are running the command.
yes. So let's
Sir,
say if I want to run,
sir,
yeah.
yeah, go ahead, please, sir, please, sir.
Okay, so if I don't make any change, if I want to run it again because I didn't make any change, I will just run it simply. If I am making any change, so let's say the moment you make some change, you will see it here, something. It means unsaved file. Okay,
Mhm.
okay, correct. This should not be there. If this is there, let's say if what is the effect of
Still
that?
found something.
Okay, what is the effect of that? I'll show you. Now it is a control C, control V. Now here I says instead of google.com, facebook.com. Okay, it's caps lock is on. Okay, facebook.com. I didn't save it. It's also saying the same thing. Now if I'll run it, it will not execute this facebook.com, the newly step I have added it. It will just do two things only. Source, Google, and it will finish it. It doesn't know that you have typed this until unless you saved it. The moment I saved it, and then if I'll run it, it will run now three web. Source, Google, and Facebook. Understand clear?
Mm.
Where can we see that it is not saved? I missed that part. Where can we see that?
Here. Uh, the moment you type something,
Facebook,
you will
you
see
enter
blue
wrong
screen, blue
text
screen.
wrong. Yeah.
That is not an issue. At least it should display the facebook.com, right? Whatever the URL is entered.
That is a
Yeah.
validation, but she is saying where we can save
Yeah.
it. Okay. So the moment you hover on it, ma'am, are you able to see
Mm-hmm.
it? Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
it is showing
Explorer.
like
Okay,
one
okay.
unzip
Yeah,
file.
yeah, I can see it
One
now. Yeah,
unsaved file. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so there it
And
is
one
showing.
more question I have is like, for example, when we are executing like only first two lines, uh,
Hmm.
do we need to put the await even in the second line?
Yes. Okay, if you don't
Every
put it
line.
away, if you don't put it away, it will again become asynchronous. It
No,
doesn't
I'm saying
know
you are
it's
putting for
Okay.
the first one, don't put the second one. So, okay.
okay. Then this might be picked it as a first, and this might be picked it as a second, because there
So
is
my
no await.
question is same from what she asked, sir. I'm just continuing my question. That
Okay.
it has its own weight, inbuilt weight, right? So
Yes.
again, I
Yes.
am putting await. So what is the use of this method await
Okay.
when it
I'm
has
telling
its
you.
own weight?
Okay. I'll tell you. Let's say I'll tell you in a simple language. Let's say you have three bulls. Okay. Hmm? Bulls
Okay.
are very difficult to uncontrol it. You have a bull one, you have a bull two, you have a bull three. Okay. You want them to run one after another. You say bull one, you go first. You say bull two, you go second. You say bull three, you go third. Do you think when you remove their thread, okay, do you think they will listen to you? Whoever wants, they
No.
will start running it. Okay.
Yeah, Jallikattu kind of thing.
Okay. Difficult to control it. Okay. They will not listen to you. Right?
Yes.
Now you put a thread. Okay. Now there is a thread. Okay. Here. Now there is a thread here. Now there is a thread here. Okay. Okay. You cut
Yes.
this thread, bull one will run easily. Okay. The moment bull one
Yes.
started, you have cutted this thread also. Bull two will run. Now you have started cutted the three, bull three will run. Now back to the ma'am question. Ma'am says, why if we have a thread here, why do we need a thread here in a bull two? Okay. Now you said now we have a three bull. You already cut the thread of bull two. The moment you say go and cut this thread before that only bull two is free, he'll run it. He'll not listen to you.
Yeah, like Amit side will run.
Yes. By you will start cutting this. Before that only bull 2 will run.
Yes.
It will be 2, 1, and 3. It will not be a 1, 2, and 3. Oh, ma'am, hope I answer this with this short,
Yeah,
silly
yeah.
example. Uh, okay, okay. That's
So
why
basically, sir, we are giving the await that in this code, the
in
first
this code,
I'm
two,
saying that line number six should run. Then I'm saying that
yes,
wait for line number six and then go for the line number seven
yes.
and then go for the line number eight.
Now
Yeah.
now if you are asking your inbuilt, like you are telling that it has an inbuilt wait. Okay, so
Yes.
that inbuilt timeout or wait, it's applied to this. Let's say there is a 5-second timeout is there. Okay, so
Okay.
await the work of await it will hold this line for the 5 second. You have 5 second because you tell me that you have 5 second. Okay, you do whatever you
Hmm.
want to do in a 5 second. After 5 second, let's say this line fail, then the whole things will get failed. Okay,
Yes.
but execution will not go to the line 7 until and unless this will get finished either in a success state or in a failure state.
So
Okay.
regarding the
Understood?
time, we are giving it in the config, the wait time.
Yes, yes. This will go into the config, like what else you wanted, like what is the timeout, what is the overall timeout you want, what is the per test, I mean await timeout you want. this is
Yeah.
this is all controlled by the your config file. It's a configurable stuff.
I have
Okay.
one more question. So you
Yeah.
said this page is a variable, no?
Which
Like
one?
a global variable. So
Which one?
is this the only thing we should give the page, or we can give any name for this variable?
No, this is the fixture.
Okay.
And a fixture is in a simple term can be called as a global variable. Okay, so this whole definition and the stuff already Playwright is having, that's what you are calling it, and and executing it. Okay, this is not
Okay.
just a name. It has, the moment you type page, it's already visible. Playwright understand this keyword, take it as a keyword, then you give dot, you have
Oh,
so many options available. Okay.
Click, bring to front add style.
Yeah, a number of things. You cannot
Mm.
learn all, you cannot keep all the things in the mind. As and when it's required, you use it, and you have the documentation
Yeah.
for that, right? This had
Yeah.
so many things. No trainer, no person can keep all the things in the mind. Okay,
Yeah.
so we have to refer it time to time what we need to do or which command we want. Okay, any other questions?
Uh, Apart from this part, sir, just I want to know that because I have also seen that Playwright is taking a bit more number of downloads as compared to other tools. So,
Yeah.
what kind of framework? Like in a Selenium, we prepare a different kind of framework. So, this tool also provides all framework,
Yes,
whatever we
page
prepare
object,
in the
yeah,
C.
page object model, data driven model. It's all about how do you how do you code it. Okay, how do you code it? Okay, that's a coding style basically. You will create it. So we will create down the line. Okay, the page object model or the data driven model. Okay, and we will
Yeah.
run it.
So,
There
for
is no
this,
restriction from playwright side.
okay, okay. So, like Selenium, we implement almost, trainer says that core Java and all the things, but in fact, in the most of the interview, I have faced that they want a person should be developer, not a tester. In fact, for Selenium,
yeah.
right?
For everything
Even
when you put
they ask the scanner class and all the things, where they forget the basic testing principles that in Selenium, a scanner class is not it should not be used because we for the automation testing we need to provide the test data which was mentioned in the Excel sheet, or we are not taking input from the user. So is that same kind of thing also here? Or the second, my question is like uh, JavaScript, how much JavaScript is important for that? Because you are writing the code in the JavaScript. So, do we need to learn the complete JavaScript or not from the point of the developer, but as tester point of view, how much we need to learn the JavaScript for that?
Okay. For I'll answer the second question first, because first is a very loosey question. Somebody asks something, that's all depends on the person, right? Who can ask whatever they want. Okay. I
Yeah,
can't
that
comment
is
on
the problem with the interviewer, that they sit
that.
on
That
the
I
table
can't solve it.
other side,
That
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 think that
that
they are
sir,
the testing comes from their body.
that I can't handle it. That you and me can't handle it, right? That something is not in my hand, something is not in your hand. It's all your luck. So it's you just need a day where you want to where on that day you'll crack your interview. So there is no hard and fast, like people can ask any stupid question, right? Okay. This is I have also had the similar kind of experience, people asking stupid question, but that is
Now,
not something
sir, sorry to
stop
interrupt
us.
you.
Yeah,
Sorry
that's
to
not
interrupt you. I just make a
okay,
one
okay.
principle that the interview can be clear if you are on the lucky day. Like
Yeah,
interviewer comes and asks you what is your father's name, and
yeah,
the
that's what I
second
told you.
unlucky day, interviewer comes and asks what is my father's name.
Yes, that's what I told you. Okay, you need a one day. You just need a one day to clear it, and that will be your day. So I can't comment on that. What interview can ask anything. There is no hard and fast rule, right? He can ask you to write a program to implement a chess also in the program in the question. Okay, I have been asked to, if anybody of is know the Linux commands, there's a command called tail. Okay, that will tail the files, whatever the data is command. Somebody asked me to implement the own command, tail command, which is a Linux command. Okay, I have to everything I have to do it in an hour. So interview can ask anything, right? You cannot, there is no law to control it. It all depends on the type kind of people and basically your time. So let's not go into that, we're already over time. So coming to the JavaScript question, so basically you need a basic JavaScript knowledge. Okay, that we will learn it during the course. Okay, what is like people use now, why what is this constant? Okay, so I will explain this, what is this constant, why we are using constant, why we are using where, why you are using let. Okay, what are the how the operations in the JavaScript work, that all I'll teach you. That will help you to write a Playwright code flawlessly. Okay.
Sir, if you just last question, uh, you are working in a playwright and also you have experience. Basically, you are the mentor of all the participants as of now. So, how much you rate your Selenium and the playwright?
About my skill,
No, no, not skill level. No. How much you rate according
Selenium and
to the
Playwright, the
industry?
tool.
Industry.
Sir, see, the
Yeah.
problem is that Playwright is a very advanced version of all the tools available in the market. But it's a new
Yes.
job. The people, the job opportunities are increasing. Okay. But Selenium is already existing. Let's say you have a 15-year or 20-year-old company. That time, 10, 15-year-old company where there was no Playwright, right? So if you have to do the UI automation, then what would have used? Selenium. Let's say you have written 1,000 test cases of Selenium. Okay. Now you want somebody who can come and write the test cases of Selenium. So you will write it, because company will not give you a time to move those 1,000 test cases from Selenium to Playwright. Okay, no matters the Playwright is very stable or and all. If it's a flaky, they will say you write a better code and handle all the flakiness of the code of Selenium. Understood?
Sir,
So
I
when you
have
think,
around, I started my career from the WinRunner, then
yeah,
converted WinRunner script to QTP.
so
Then
that's all depends
Selenium
on the
came to the
company.
market.
So that's all depends on the company, right? Who has budget, who has time. If your company has time, good. If other company, I don't see many companies will give you this much months of time to move the whole the legacy framework to it. Maybe what they will say, okay, we have a new project, new feature, let's automate this with the newly available framework. People will, some people will allow you to move legacy to the new technology, some people won't allow you, right? It's all
Even
any.
managers doesn't managers doesn't know that when to do regression testing, when to do sanity testing.
So this
So
is
we
all.
cannot expect the managers.
Yes, yes. This is all. This is not generic. This is all case to case. How what kind of managers we have.
This is my 20 years of experience. This is my experience that
Yes,
manager
yes,
doesn't know when to do regression and when to do sanity, and
yes.
they say that we are doing sanity, we are doing regression.
Yeah. So this is all very to very. I mean, this is all what kind of
So
company, what
are
kind
we
of.
done with the class? Just to make sure, like teaching
Sorry,
wise.
sorry.
Are we done with the class teaching wise?
Class teaching wise,
Are you
yeah, we
are you
already.
going to cover anything more, or is that
Yeah, I'm
it
almost
for
done, ma'am. Did you join just now?
No, no, I'm here for last 1 hour, more than an hour, but I just want to make sure. Are we
No,
done?
no.
Can we
Yeah,
wrap up?
yeah, we are done. Sir was asking questions, so I was just answering it.
Yeah. That's okay. But just want to know, should I
No,
wait
no, no.
or we are done?
No, we are
I think
done.
Neelam is also asking the same question. Yeah.
Okay, okay. I'm sorry for the more time. We are done. Okay. Uh, for tomorrow onwards, I'll try to keep 1 hour as a time so that yeah, will
No
and
worries.
after that
Yeah,
we
yeah.
will have chit chat. Okay. Yeah, that's it for today. Tomorrow we'll meet with more. So basically, I will request you to have some basic stuff of like download the Playwright and install it on your system so that you have it's a bench. So Dhakar has a question here. Please go ahead.
Would
No,
the JavaScript would be easier if we have any Java experience?
no, ma'am. This is just another programming language. If you know
Okay.
any programming, it's just a matter of knowing the syntax. There are
Okay.
few particular things that are specific to the programming language, each programming language. More than that, nothing else. Okay. Okay, guys. Then good night, and let's meet tomorrow.
Thank you,
Would
Mohammed.
you be would you be sending the recording?
Recording you can that admin people send it. You just put it on a channel, ask it. They will send it. They have all that.
Okay. Yeah. Great.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Bye.
Thank you. Bye bye.